Good evening, and welcome to another but long-awaited Malkat gin review. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes.
You know, we've been busy and we've been expanding the collection. And tonight we are reviewing Victor Gin from Thomson Distillery in Riverhead, which is northwest of Auckland, if you weren't aware. Also the home of Hallertau Brewery. Brewers of very good craft beer, so obviously there's something in the water up there. The Thomson Distillery started out distilling whiskies, and if you're wondering how you go from whiskey to gin, my guess is that one of the steps in making whiskey is a very large step where you do a lot of waiting, doing nothing. Because you put it in a cask and you age it. So
you get thirsty while you're waiting.
Probably get thirsty while you're waiting. So what do you do while you're waiting? Hey, let's make some gin. That's my guess. Hopefully they see this and maybe they can confirm that in the comments. So
maybe they saw an opening in the New Zealand gin market.
Yeah. So started out distilling whiskey. They're now making gin as well. They make this one, and they also make a Kaffir lime gin.
Yes. So the bottle itself is 700ml, and it's 42% ABV. It has won double gold at the San Francisco World Spirit Competitions in 2019, and it also won silver at the IWSC, which I'm taking as the International World Spirit Competition in the UK, we think. I don't know. We should have done a research in 2017. It has 5 botanicals, so not many on the botanical front, but it says it's botanical heavy. 5 botanicals are juniper, lemon, lemongrass, cardamom, and coriander. But what they've said is it's basic, but they've turned up the botanicals. So I'm thinking that through the process they've either steeped it for longer or they've used double the quantity.
Yeah. Probably working on the basis that less is more. Yeah.
And that's, that's a bit of a guessing game, because sometimes when if you're not careful with something like coriander seed,
or cardamom,
it can become
unbalanced.
Very unbalanced.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. I think, balance is going to be the key for this. Getting those, because even lemongrass is a strong flavour. Anyone who's eaten Thai food will know it's quite distinctive. And let's see how they did.
Well, I'm getting thirsty, so yeah.
All right, enough talking. Straight on the nose, heavy juniper notes, but there's also quite a distinctive citrus smell in there. So one of the things I was concerned about, we talked about balance and those strong flavours. Cardamom especially can cut through. I've tasted one other New Zealand gin that I think's gone too heavy on the cardamom. That has got a really good balance on the nose and on the palate. It's quite lovely. Actually quite drinkable straight.
Ooh.
Which is dangerous.
And quite unusual for such a very straight gin. It's not my barrel aged or anything. So it would make a good martini as well, given that it's...
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, shall we see what it's like when we...
Had the Schweppes.
Cheers. Lovely. Perfect garnish for that is obviously something citrus. We've gone with lemon. I think lemon would be good. Even grapefruit, maybe. They give it a slightly different character. A fairly simple concept executed really, really well. That's a well-balanced gin with just a little bit of extra something with those perhaps less usual botanicals. Certainly the lemongrass, I can't think of too many gins.
Yeah, we've had I feel like it's Bombay Sapphire. Is it the star one? Or was it...
No, it was the...
Or was it the Tanqueray?
Yeah, there was a Tanqueray. It was also the Bombay East.
Yes, that's it.
Bombay East has lemongrass in it.
Yeah, which we don't have much left.
Yeah, it's pretty good too. So I think they've done a really good job here. This great as a gin and tonic. It would be great in a cocktail too.
If the Kaffir lime one interests you, basically it's the same recipe as this with Kaffir lime added. So probably quite a punch of Kaffir lime, given that this is a punch of botanicals. It is still a dry style, but the flavour is heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. If you like Asian food, that have a gin with your curry, this would be good. Gin is the winners. Cheers.